Hey everyone, welcome to Latoonie. This is AJ here from Latoonie.com. So we just received yesterday in our warehouse the Ninja Turtles, Turtles of Grayskull Wave 2. And we have four characters in here. I don't generally do these, but I was like, I think it might be good to give some context and also kind of relate to the audience of what type of products these are. So we got four characters. We got Beastman, we got Ram Man. We got let's see, Shredder, which is pretty cool, and then Raphael. So I believe Wave Three will have Michelangelo in April. I'm not too sure, but I should have more details on that. So let's go through these. And we started shipping these out, as I had mentioned in a couple of posts earlier as well, that we will start shipping those out. So um, if we haven't gotten to your order, we will get to your order hopefully in the next couple of days, and we will try our best to ship these out as soon as possible. So the first up is Beastman. The Beastman kind of comes. It kind of reminds me of if you look at the Beastman, it kind of reminds me of that Mortal Kombat. Is it two or three character? The main villain Shohan, I think, if I'm not mistaken. Wasn't a huge Mortal Kombat fan, but except for I think Mortal Kombat One, which came out. I think Shohan was probably the character, and he had this helmet, etc. So the Beastman, obviously, I think the base structure looks pretty much same as regular Beastman, but I think his attire definitely, I think, kind of reminds me of the Mortal Kombat, the Shohan from the Mortal Kombat series. Uh, Really cool. I especially like the card back, because the card back kind of, if you look at the Ninja Turtles one, where I think the main characters Leonardo etc. are there, or Donatello, they will have He-Man on one side, and obviously the main character on the other side. And this one has Skeletor, and then we have Shredder. So really cool, crossover from Mattel and Nickelodeon team. Next up is Shredder, obviously bulked up. We have Shredder, again, really cool piece. I especially like the card back. If you look at the card back, it will have Shredder having a fight with Splinter, which kind of throws you back to the origin series, where obviously the whole thing started with the fight between Splinter and Shredder. So really cool when it comes to Shredder. He seems to be getting with a lot of weapons. I mean, he has a big axe. But again, a cool looking figure. And I think this is probably my favorite of the lot, and probably the biggest of all is called Ram Man. Uh, and this guy is pretty heavy, and obviously, uh, I mean, the Ram Man itself in the MOTU character, you could expect this figure to be heavy in general, but I think it's really well made. Definitely love the horns that they have coming out. The bulky shoulders, and this figure kind of reminds me of the Andre the Giant from the WWE Masters of the Universe crossover, or the WWE Superstars line Andre the Giant. So again, really cool looking figure. Again, uh, definitely worth it. I'm not too sure if I still will keep this guy in my collection, because, as you know, personally, some of over the years, if you have acquired a lot, then things, you have to start picking and choosing which you want to keep and which you don't want to keep, because there's just too much stuff coming in now. Mattel is not just producing figures; there's other lines as well. There's third party lines now have started to produce figures as well. Like, what do you collect? So that's definitely, I would say, good option to have. But as a collector, you then have to see, do I really need this? But this one is probably, I would say, uh, personally, the weapons on the Raphael are probably the coolest. I really like especially, I think if you look at these, they gave him, actually, they also are calling him the Ram Man. figure, which is kind of cool because if you go look at the card back, it says remove Ram Man. I don't know if it's clear enough. It said remove Ram Man helmet, but I think the weapons on this are pretty good, and they're calling him hard-headed spy psi specialist. So really cool. And I think this is and I think this is one of the Walmart exclusives or the Target exclusive that's probably going to come out along with Trapjaw. Trapjaw is already out, but I think they will have another one of this basically coming out as well. So again, really, really cool figure. I think one thing I noticed on the card backs, maybe it's some of you might have already have noticed, but at least this specific card back has the one for Ram Man has Ram Man kind of stick over there as a sticker. So I'm not sure if you guys happen to see this. Definitely, I'll be curious to know. Everywhere else it seems to have printed out. I'm not sure what actually happened. I don't want to peel off the sticker, but if somebody does, then definitely curious to know if there's anything underneath it. Maybe there's supposed to be a hidden figure or some other exclusive that they probably might be coming up. Again, we just got this in our inventory, so if you're interested in ordering, feel free to order. Again, thank you for watching this, and I'll try to do these quick, I would say, quick videos of showcase of as we have new products coming in. Thank you all for everyone's support on Latoonie.com. And again, this is AJ signing off. Thank you.